Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good. Wow, how about that?
Yeah. Turning my phone off.
Welcome into another edition of the Auburn Blitz. I am Andy Graham alongside Jim Hardy. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. Got the week off this week, thank goodness.
It's never a week off, Andy, in football.
This is, well,
Gotta
maybe
keep
so.
your mind right.
Got to keep working at it,
That's
though.
right.
And Auburn's got a lot to work on, that's for sure.
Well, let me take that back. Hugh took some weeks off to go play golf.
He took a lot of. It seemed like he maybe took a couple of years off.
Yeah.
It would seem so. At least that's what we're hearing. But anyway, Auburn looking for a new coach. The search continues. Some news about that revolving around that search. Some little topics I'll read off here. We're going to start a new segment, kind of breaking down the coaches and the potential coaches that Auburn is looking at. Here's just something from Justin Hokanson that came out just a little bit ago. Clark Lee is one name worth focusing on a little bit more. Vanderbilt head coach is expected to interview. And while some wonder if he's simply leveraging Auburn's interest for a raise in Nashville, Lee's resume and reputation make him a legitimate candidate. He is a Vanderbilt alum, and he's built a foundation there. But, again, a lot of people.
Did I miss something?
About what?
His resume?
Well, I mean.
I think I might happen to have just a piece of paper that had him on it. 2-10, 5-7, 2-10, and 6-6 is his 4 years up until now.
This is true.
Is that a resume?
Well, when you're talking about building from scratch, it takes a while.
Okay.
So look at what he's got right now.
I think one quarterback changed that.
This is true. Let's see what he does without.
There you go.
Diego
So we don't
Papi.
need him right now.
Several other coaches have already been interviewed, according to sources. John Sumrall, Eli Drinkwitz, Brent Key, James Franklin, and P.J. Fleck have all spoken with Auburn officials. I'm sure there are others. I'm not privy to every name. It's unclear if Arizona State's Kenny Dillingham has been interviewed at this stage, but he's certainly expected to. So there you go. Talking about guys that have already been interviewed.
Row the boat.
We'll see.
Row the boat. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember Fleck?
I don't. PJ Fleck is a hard no for me.
Oh, well,
but
he beat us in a bowl game.
He did beat us. Well, who hasn't beaten us in the last several years? So anyway, we're going to start this, and we'll carry it through the rest of the year. And at least one segment, we'll look at a different guy and see why he should be and maybe why he shouldn't be the head coach. And today, we'll start with DJ Durkin.
Is this or no?
Yeah, we'll start with DJ Durkin because he's already at Auburn, and a lot of people feel like, and a lot of recruits really like him. And there's, reasons for that. But we'd love to hear from you, as always, 256-234-6221. Let's go to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro hotline. Hey, caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
What's going on, guys?
Not a lot. How about you, Byron?
Pretty good. I want to talk about something positive for a change.
Let's hear it.
With
My
all the
goodness.
negative coaching and all that. Let's talk about Notre Dame and Auburn's home and home series. Man, that's huge for recruiting, in my opinion. I don't know about y'all's, but I think we get them around Halloween time. Should be an electric atmosphere. You get recruits there that want to see that. And then selling that to a kid, hey, you're going to go play in the house that Rockney built. And all the greats that's played at Notre Dame, you're going to go play there in that stadium. I think, dude, that's also something to sell to the coach that you're interviewing. hey, you got a home and away with Notre Dame. I'd just like to get your guys' opinion on that. War Eagle.
War Eagle, appreciate it. Yeah, I love it. At least it'll eliminate that from a topic of conversation we've been having for the last 20 years. Why don't we play Notre Dame? Well, we've been trying to do this for a while now, and I don't think they would ever agree to it. But, different change in leadership there at Notre Dame with Marcus Freeman, all of a sudden, they're starting to play a lot of SEC teams, played Arkansas.
Well, that's what my side of it is. I'd say it's more of a resume builder for both sides. Because Auburn can look at it at the end of the year and go, hey, we beat a good Notre Dame team because typically they are good. Or Notre Dame can look at it the other way and say, hey, we beat somebody in the SEC.
I love it. I love the fact that it's a home and home as well. These two teams have never played football. I mean, that's insane to think about. Auburn's played practically, pretty much everybody that you can conjure up. But I'm talking about major schools. But Notre Dame has just been one that's been elusive for whatever reason. We've never met in a bowl game. But I love the fact that it's a home and home. Love the fact that they're going to be in Jordan-Hare Stadium. That is a selling point to recruits. I believe it is a selling point to the new coach as well. I like all those points. Now, losing to them twice, I don't know if I can stomach anymore.
Well,
he's out of conference.
It'd be the same we took on at the USC deal, going over there and coming over here.
Well, Penn State.
Yeah, it looked good until you lost them. Then it don't look so good.
And now those are good trips for the fans. It's good trips for the players. That is a definite positive and something to look forward to for 2026 and 7 or 7 and 8?
I think it was 7 and 8.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah.
So looking forward to that, absolutely, for sure. Okay, let's break down
Mr. Durkin?
DJ Durkin.
All right.
Why should he be the Auburn head coach?
Well, we're going to start with what I'm famous for, some numbers.
Okay.
Since you enjoy his numbers as to a defensive coordinator, anybody can give up 300 or 400 yards or 500 yards in a game, but it's about the points you give up, right?
That's true.
All right. DJ has been a defensive coordinator for 7 seasons in the SEC.
Okay.
In the SEC, he was under Will Muschamp in 13 and 14 at Florida, where they respectively, for the season, gave up 17 and 19 points per game.
Sounds familiar.
That's pretty DJ realistic there, right?
Yeah.
He was at 21, was with Lane Kiffin for a season. Mm-hmm. He gave up 25 points per game there. He was with.
Maybe that's the best they've done since.
Yeah.
I mean, Kiffin's been at Ole Miss, I bet.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not, it's right there with it. A&M, he was under Jimbo Fisher. He was with him 22 and 23. Well, in 22, he gave up 20 points for the season. Guess what he gave up in 23? 20 points for the season.
Okay.
Then we travel on down to, I'm going to take you outside the SEC for 1 year where he went to Michigan under Mr. Harbaugh.
He did.
Guess what he gave up, Andy, in a full season under Harbaugh?
19 points.
17 points a game.
17 points.
17 points a game, including 3 zeros. 3 zilches.
Okay.
Then he travels over and takes it with Freeze. Last year he gave up 21 points a game as DC, and this year, up until when he took over the interim job, he was giving up 19 a game. So points-wise, that's pretty much who you thought he was. He's doing it everywhere he goes.
Right.
If you can get a guy that's going to give you 17 to 20 points, that's what all the other teams are going to get. You've got a chance in every ballgame.
You should win all those ball games if you're only giving up 20 points.
I mean, that's.
I would say that.
That's where I would put that at. Now, some people, one of the biggest knocks on him that I hear all the time, some people want to jump back at him and go, oh, well, his Maryland record, he didn't do that well. Well, I'm going to play a little game of trivia with Mr. Andy here and see if you can figure it out.
I love trivia.
Yeah, well, we'll see. See how much you love it. Which coach, Andy, now this is going to be, I'm going to narrow it down so you put you in a little better column.
Thank you.
In the Southeastern Conference, present or former, which coach, Andy, because we're going off of DJ only had 2 years at Maryland, okay?
Okay.
And I won't tell you his numbers because this is going to be a number game. Which coach went in his first 2 years of head coaching went 6-5-1 and 6-6.
6-5-1
and 6-6
and 6-6. What time period are we talking about?
What do you mean time period? Just his first 2 years of being a head coach. Just like
in the SEC?
No. Not like I'm talking about Durkin's 2 years at Maryland.
Right.
He's not in the SEC. I'm just saying this particular coach.
What coach right now in the SEC?
Either right now or former coach that's been in the SEC started their career. Like we're being so judgmental on DJ's first 2 years. Yeah. Let's be judgmental on every one of these coaches' first 2 years.
Would that be Nick Saban?
That'd be one Nicholas Saban.
Okay.
Yeah, ranks right there. DJ is 6-6 and 5-7 his first 2 years. So I wouldn't say he was that far off of the pace. Then you're going to have Steve Sarkisian went 7-6, 8-4. That's not that far off the pace. Jeff Lebby at Mississippi State, 5-7, 2-10. Mark Stoops, first 2 years as a head coach, 2-10, 5-7. Billy Napier, 5-7, 6-7. Josh Heupel, he is one outlier. His first time out the gate, he was 11-1 and 10-3. Kirby Smart, of all people, 8-5 and 9-3.
Georgia was no good really in 2016.
Yeah, 8-5. So again, here's another one. Alabama, the first year that DeBoer was a coach, and it was a COVID year, he went 3-3. The next year, he followed that up with 9-3. Now we get to we got to think of his name now. Eli Drinkwitz, 5-7 and 8-4. Mm-hmm. Again, Petrino, 5-7, 8-4. You get where I'm going with this, and this is what I'm going to end it on, or end it till we come back from the segment. The guy you brought up when we started this whole thing that everybody wanted to get a look at, Clark Lee. Clark Lee, 2-10, 5-7, 2-10, 6-6. He's now sitting right now at an 8-2 and a possible playoff chance. But he went through 4 years of trying to, like you said, trying to get it all together, get your culture built, get your team built. So if we're going to be so judgmental on DJ's 2 years in Maryland, then that's not the appropriate way to look at it.
Okay. Fair point. Fair point. More to come when we come back about DJ Durkin right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn & Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn & Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn & Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
there's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show, brought to you each and every day by Sensa Green, Heating, Cooling, and Insulation, and J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. 2 quality businesses in this area. Obviously, J.A. Smith, no job's too big, no job's too small, commercial or residential for all your needs, whatever they might be. And Sensa Green, hey, look, you're building – you're cleaning off a property, getting ready to build a house. J.A. Smith is your team to do that. Hey, you're going to need some heating and cooling in that house. Sensa Green is the complement for that. 2 great businesses, quality people, and they are looking to help you out with all of your needs. We appreciate them so much for their sponsorship of the Auburn Blitz. All right, Jim, we're talking about, and again, This is not saying we believe DJ Durkin is the absolute best candidate. We're just giving you reasons why he could be a good fit and a good coach at Auburn. Sure. We'll do this and if you've got somebody you'd like to for us to break down, for us to dive into and see if we can come up with good reasons for and against, we'd love to hear that name. But we're gonna look at the top candidates and do this at least once for the next couple of weeks. DJ Durkin, yes. Hey, look, we know that he's been just by the numbers, like you say, been at several different schools, been at the Big Ten's highest level, been at the SEC's highest level, and is giving up about 20 points a game.
20 points.
That's who he is. That's what you're going to get.
Yep.
You know.
I mean, you have, you know, like I break down numbers for the actual games. You have an outlier every now and then that happened with Vanderbilt. Guarantee you that don't come back and happen again. Alabama's not going to score 45 on you.
Yeah. So now, just because he's a great defensive coordinator doesn't mean he's going to be a great head coach.
That's right.
But you do establish that the man knows X's and O's. He's a good football guy. Mm-hmm. All right. So there's your baseline.
All right. So let's dig down that side of it. You want to see if he's going to be a good coach. Most people did not know when Will Muschamp was let go. He was the interim for Will Muschamp.
Yes, he was.
He coached one game and actually won the bowl game for the University of Florida as the interim head coach.
Remember who they played? Did we say?
I don't remember. I didn't write it down. But they did win 28-20 in the bowl game. So he did win that. Second, to dig into his record a little bit more at Maryland that he had going on, Terrell, I hope I pronounced this gentleman's name right, Pigmore.
I think it's Pigram.
Pigram, excuse me, that he had in 2017. Mm-hmm. They went out in the first game of the season and beat a ranked Texas team, okay? Mm-hmm. That shows you that they're on their way. They got who they want if they're going to beat a ranked team right out of the gate. You know, after that, that child was hurt, so he didn't play the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So their season, that's why he ended up with the 5-7 he did for the year, because he didn't have his, you know, everybody knows if you ain't got a quarterback, you ain't got anything.
I think we're very familiar with that.
As we've proved that. But here's an outside fact that most people did not know. The guy that got hurt that they lost came back after Durkin was gone and went on to throw for over 5,000 yards at Maryland. 5,000. Not 500, 5,000.
5,000.
So you can imagine if he only got half of that going on while DJ was there, he could have been a 7-5, 8-4 coach with that style player there.
Right. And we are talking about Maryland.
That is correct.
You know, so
well,
not an easy place to win.
No, because you are talking about, let's go down the list here. Michigan State's, Ohio State's, Rutgers, Indiana's. I mean, you got some big names you got to play. Penn State. If you win in that Maryland, you're playing the big boys as far as the Big Ten goes.
Sure. Now, Indiana wasn't exactly great when he was there. But nonetheless,
that's correct.
Still,
well,
you got to play the Michigans, Ohio States, everybody else in the Big Ten.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, and this is what I brought up to you in the break, and I'll bring it up real quick as well. Some of the games in his first inaugural season, like Michigan had beat him 59-3, Ohio State beat him 62-3, Rutgers beat him, Indiana beat him. Okay, you flip over to the very next year and look at it. He turned the favor around. He beat Indiana that beat him the year before. He beat Rutgers that beat him the year before. The Michigan game that had scored 59 points on him, he only gave him 25 points the next year.
Now that is something
that's noticeable.
That's a noticeable improvement from year one to year two.
Correct.
And you always say, I mean, you know, when a head coach comes in, yes, he's dealing with what the roster is his first year. The second year, you expect to see, you know, a marginal improvement because, you know, he's instilling his character into that team,
and that
that's
is even
a good sign for that.
That is even with what I just pronounced to you. The start to segment is without his star quarterback on the team. They still made those improvements as the year went on.
Right.
So he's able to overcome as he's gone on. All right. So let me dig into a few more things for you that I thought you might think is pretty cool about him. One, did you know he's wrote a book?
I did not.
He has wrote a book called Lessons from Ty. Ty. You know who Ty is?
I do not.
Ty happens to be his autistic son.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's wrote a story about it. He's wanting to get it to families and mothers that are dealing with families with special needs and try to show them what he's learned over the years and his family's learned living with Ty. And then he said he also draws on the book or a lot of experiences of his own past before coaching with dealing with special needs, like he was actually working in the field of special needs. So you can't be a bad person if you're in that field.
Again, I've heard multiple people say DJ Durkin literally the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Well, all right, here we go.
Second to Jim, but the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Here's to play off of that. You know, remember, and you've brought it up several times on this show, there was a death of an offensive lineman named Jordan McNair. Mm-hmm. Okay? To this day, despite all the controversy, many of his former players on that team defend Durkin to this day as a great man. Defend him. I don't know how much more you can have back. And the kids that were actually on the team. Yeah. It's one thing for me and you to say he's a good guy, but the kids that were on the team and saw what happened, if they're backing you, then you didn't stand there and just let that kid die.
So personality-wise, fit.
Fit. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We covered his coaching record. Obviously, he's already come out and said it, and the players have already said it. The players here love him. Like he's got their respect. So that's who we got. We covered the defensive coordinator part. Can he? This is a big question I want to bring up to you, Andy, as well. Is he the guy to retain our roster? Because we've spent so much money getting all these big name guys in here. If they say, DJ, check, you fit everything, buddy. If they announce he's going to be the coach, does the roster over here say, we're with him?
I think he's the most likely of anybody you hire to retain this roster.
That's what I'm thinking. So you got a big check in your column, DJ, if you're the guy.
Up against the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
This is Kathy Holmes with Preparatory Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Only about 30 more minutes left in today's show. 256-234-6221. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. We are we're looking at DJ Durkin in the previous segment. I'll say this to kind of wrap that up. He wants the job too, and he wants to be at Auburn.
Oh yeah.
He's not. I think he's, from what I understand. This is what I understand. I think this is fact. He's not just bought a house. He's building a house in Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he really likes it here. His family really likes it here. So seriously wanting the job, that's part of it too as well. So there you go, DJ Durkin. A lot of reasons to like him, a lot of reasons to think that he could do a good job here. Retaining the roster, that's a big one.
Yeah.
But because Auburn's signing a very small class this year. And every one of those guys, Braylon Womack, number one safety in the country, says 100%, I think DJ Durkin ought to get the job. Most of those other guys in that class said, I hope DJ Durkin gets it.
Well,
I hope DJ Durkin gets it.
I think you and I went over it on the last show we were together, the comments that Cohen made in his interview about who he was after. There were 7, 8 guys sitting coaches. Well, that means that Durkin is a sitting coach right now, so he is on that list. But he also said, and the one thing that keeps sticking out in my head every day that I'm thinking about who could possibly be the coach, does this fit this person that we just went over for 15 minutes? He says he wants a man with edge.
Yeah.
Does DJ have the edge?
I believe he does.
I do too.
No,
I think if I'm
another
Cohen,
box checked.
I think if I'm Cohen, and in his statement, I've got 7 or 8 guys I've talked to, and I want to narrow that down to 2 or 3. I think DJ makes the 2 or 3.
I think we got we'll look at John Summerall Tuesday.
Okay.
We'll dive into that a little bit and
or Monday.
See Monday. I'm sorry. Yeah, Monday. And I'm off this week.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of dive into him and see what we can come up with. Should he be the next Auburn head coach? All right, back to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline. Hey, caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz. Brad from Opelika, what do you got, brother?
We have talked about the defense quite a bit, and I appreciate talking about the defense. And by the way, War Eagle anyhow.
Go ahead.
But anyhow, I'd like to hear y'all talk a little bit about the offensive line. I think the offensive line this year has been pretty good on blocking for running, but it could be a whole lot better. I've seen a whole lot better in my lifetime following Auburn University. I'm a graduate of Auburn. But during the Pat Dye years and during the Shug Jung years, I was through all those years. And we just need to get a good offensive line that can block people better, and more especially pay attention to the passing, blocking on passing as such. And I think we need to improve just a little bit in the defensive secondary. Maybe that comes under DJ Durkin's authority there, but you do have a secondary coach. But you need to find out who can coach an offensive line better than what it's been coached, and also maybe the secondary. By the way, we could probably use another punter as well. He's hit 42, 43 yarders, but I remember we used to have punters then that could kick them 55, 56 yards. And by the way, what happened to the field goal kicker that we recruited from Auburn High School 2 years ago that was really good, could kick 62-yard field goals? I'll just hush and just listen to you talk. Thank you for taking my call.
Appreciate it, Brad. Thank you. Give us a call again sometime. All right, let's take those in order. Yes, offensive line is an issue. It has been an issue. Jake Thornton is the offensive line coach right now.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully not long.
I've been unimpressed with him. Now, how much does Hugh Freeze and his – because, you all of a sudden looked at the offensive line Saturday against Vanderbilt, and lo and behold, when you drop back as a quarterback, look at your first read, look at your second read, and either get the ball out of your hands or run, we didn't give up but one sack.
I think
we looked pretty confident.
That's what I was about to say. One is you got to take some of it off the offensive line because Jackson was holding the ball way too long.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that doesn't give them a lot of excuses. They are in pass blocking. They are who we said they are. Me and you read off all the stats before the season started. They're good, NFL graded at run blockers.
Right.
That's why you got a dang running back. I think I saw this morning that Jeremiah Cobb is either second or third in the conference by just a few yards from second. I think it was 7 or 8
think about
yards.
this: if he'd have gotten more than 8 carries against Oklahoma or 7 carries against Texas A&M, if you'd have given it to him enough, he'd be leading the SEC. Probably.
And this is what I noticed in our Vanderbilt game as well, because I used to work with the offensive line coach at Auburn, when all those guys, Kendall Simmons, All-American. I mean, I've seen offensive linemen work that should. The biggest change we made, Andy, and made the greatest change to this offensive line is moving Murphy to center. That right there, I don't care who you are, go back and watch the film. That made a big difference.
It did, no doubt.
Murphy held his own.
That is a backup center.
Yes.
That we're playing with, and we looked so much better because the offense looked so much more confident and looked so much more cohesive than it's looked all year.
If all 5 of those that are playing right now are healthy, they'll finish the season out strong.
100%. Offensive line is an issue. You're going to lose the 2 tackles, that's for sure. You're going to lose probably your 2 guards as well, Jeremiah Wright and Dylan Wade. They're both, I think, on their last year. So Connor Lew, basically the only one that's going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's right. I'm pretty sure Mason Murphy's a one and done. I know Xavier Chapman is a one and done.
Right.
But you're pretty much starting over from scratch, except for center next year. Now Auburn's brought in some pretty impressive guys, over the last couple of years. Hopefully they're ready to take those spots. Too Tall Miller, I believe, is going to be gone as well. So it's going to be a whole new offensive line. Well, you better bring in somebody that knows what they're doing to coach them up. All right, number 2, Towns Magoo. What's happened to Towns Magoo?
Let me let my brain connected there for a second. The problem I have, and most people's going to ask us or think about it anyway, Jake Thornton, why would you want to get rid of him?
Right.
Well, to me, the number one thing is what we've seen happen all year, these twists and stunts that are going on. Mm-hmm. It's like our guys have never seen them before.
Yep.
And they've been there for years. If you can't coach that up, that's a simple thing. If you can't coach that up, then you need to go to a different level.
Towns Magoo, he's still on the team. He had a little slight injury earlier in the year, but the man's lost his confidence. Let's just be honest. Can he get it back? I hope he can. But, yeah, he's still on the team. He's just not been around. Do we need a new punter?
Speaking of what he was talking about, back in the days when at least when I was in school over there, before when I was there, when like a Terry Daniels came through there to kick him out of the stadium.
He was unique,
yes.
But, yeah, they don't make them like him anymore. All right, we got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after this.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484.
Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Just a couple more segments left in today's show. Thank you again so much for all of you out there being with us. Thank you for the phone calls as well. We appreciate you tuning us in each and every day, spending your lunch hour with us right here on the Auburn Blitz. Be sure to check out the Auburn Blitz podcast early on about 8 o'clock in the morning on YouTube and our Facebook page as well. So
you hit you some YouTubers.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Let me see here. Mr. Williams says Dilly, Dirk, or Brom.
I'm hearing Brom's name a lot more. A lot of people like him. I've also heard he can be cantankerous, but he is a hard-nosed guy, and he is an offensive guy. He puts some good offenses on the field for sure.
Let's see here. He also says player evaluations in the portal have been awful. I would say if you go off of Jackson, yes.
I mean,
but not
dude
others.
From
LSU.
KLS
yes.
from Penn State on the money.
Yeah.
Cam Singleton, Eric Singleton,
Georgia Tech
on the money.
Yeah.
Those guys are good.
Yeah.
How about Xavier Atkins? He was from the portal.
Yeah.
From LSU. Bullseye.
Yep.
So, yeah, Rayshawn Pleasant. Yes, he's had some good moments. Yes, he's had some bad moments. But overall, I mean, he's been, I think, the positive about weighed the negatives. The return kick for a touchdown, several interceptions.
Put it this way, if he's not on the team, we may have another loss.
So, yes, we've missed on some few, but that to me, that's everybody. I mean, everybody misses and it hit or miss, in the portal. I think we may have missed more than we've hit. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and kind of
we'd have to go back and tear those
evaluate.
apart.
But I can think of a lot of guys that we brought in that were pretty doggone good.
All right, here's a big one that comes up on some other shows that I've listened to in the past as well, and I'll get your thoughts on it. Auburn needs a coach that will let the big money makers stay out of their way and let them run the program. Now, I'm going to add one more statement to that, and then you follow this up. Cohen has come out and said that he's heard statements like that, and there's no such thing. So you tell us your thoughts on that.
I don't think Cohen – I've heard Cohen say this more than once. I don't believe he's lying.
Right.
I honestly believe him when he says, look, when he says nobody has ever told me you got to hire this guy or you don't have to hire this guy. Do people who give millions and millions and millions of dollars to Auburn University feel like they can make suggestions? Well, I'm sure that they do, and I'm sure that they do make suggestions, and I'm sure that they do feel like, and people listen at Auburn because they give millions and millions and millions of dollars. Now, does that mean that they are making the decisions? Absolutely not. I believe it's John Cohen. I believe that's overblown. I believe it. Now, in the past, Bobby Louder was on the plane to go see Bobby Petrino. That happened.
And now, so bring up a current name. Say if you were the Jimmy Rain.
Yeah.
Do you think Jimmy Rain today, as of Thursday, can walk in the door of John Cohen and say, I want this coach?
I believe he can go into his office and get an audience and say, I like this guy.
Right.
And now, could it be that he's saying, can he insinuate, well, if you don't hire this guy, I'm going to hold back some money?